What's up, everybody? It's Jennifer Arnise, your host, and you are listening to the She Is Loved Project podcast. This is for the folks who are either ride or die. I don't need nobody. I can do everything myself. Motherfuckers ain't shit, ain't never been shit, ain't never gonna be shit. To the people that are, I would love to let go and let people help me, but I just can't do it. Listen, first of all, I want to acknowledge whatever you've been through that has led you to the place where you are solidly convinced that there aren't people in this world who are readily available to love, support, and nurture you on a consistent and reliable basis. I know what that feeling is like. Hyper independence is the wounded little girl in you trying to avoid being hurt. Now, this becomes the crazy part because that hyper independent, because I'm going to keep calling it that because that's what it is, she's also the person who's helping everybody else. She is Johnny on the spot, helping everyone else. Always there for everyone. You can always count on her. She's reliable. She's what we call the strong friend. But she won't let anybody help her. She doesn't even want anyone to know that she needs help because she's been made to believe that that is what makes her unlovable because she can't do everything on her own. This is an unrealistic expectation that Black women have had for centuries, that you should know how to do everything by yourself perfectly the first time and by yourself without help, that our virtue, that our value is in strength, carrying everything on our back. And what I call this for the strong Black woman is the crown of thorns, because that's what Jesus had on. They made him the prince of what when he was put on the cross? You had a crown, but it was a crown of thorns. And of course, I'm not even going to get into westernized colonial religion teaching us that we want to be like Jesus, which is put everything on your back, carry it alone, bleed, and die for what? Okay? For the world, so you can rise again later. This is the lie that was taught to Black women back from chattel slavery. And it's also the truth they had to live during segregation, Jim Crow, and all these different times, right? And it's been passed down to us now as a way of being and how we show up. And I talk about this because if we can get past this strong part and we can start to break down the fallacy and the lie and the illusion of it, oh my God, so much freedom is waiting. And again, I'm telling you what I know, not what I read or what somebody told me. This journey of healing from your mother wound is about reparenting your inner little girl with tenderness. Imagine you had a 2-year-old and they needed help. Would you tell them, no, do it yourself? No, you know they're learning, so you would help them. It's no different than the wounded inner little girl in you, the 7-year-old, the 9-year-old, the 11-year-old, trying something new, experimenting. You should be there to support them. And if you don't have all the resources to support them, then what do? You find the help because you want them to have what they need. This is how you're supposed to treat yourself, right? Now, for those who have experienced so much loss in this area to where this seems like too much to grasp, what I want to say to you is start small. How do you create